fate summons you, champion, will you answer its call?
Come to share your latest exploits with us, darling? I fear you'll find Lala and Rock rather hard to impress. Why, I live here, of course, along with all the other families of note. Wayrest attracts the wealthy like a bar attracts drunks. I was just visiting our dear friends in Daggerfall, and stopping by my other house. Well, one of my other houses.
Nothing about you says risk or challenge, and especially not punch a troll in the face while wearing a crown made from your own trousers. If you care to prove me wrong, I can introduce you to my two best friends, Gold and Bragging Rights. Redbrook bandits hold up an Elasan tower and they're robbing wagons on the road to Daggerfall. Some of what they robbed are heirlooms worth nothing to anyone but the families in Daggerfall. So I want you to rob them back. I want you to pick a fight with whoever leads those marauders. I want you to win, and then I want you to bring back the heirlooms. Try not to get any blood on them. It might upset the owner.
Care to have a look?
The lady says you are one of the Undaunted. Welcome. Newcomers buy drinks. It's what I use to crush faces. Some faces talk too much, so I crush them with a rock.
Undaunted! Undaunted! We ate... What the blazes are you? Fresh meat, I see. Come to impress and slay and to drink wine and spill blood. Hearken to my words, young one. You will never achieve half the things this old sword has.
The Midnight Union kidnapped my wife. The Midnight Union has taken over Farenzel's Landing. They're holding my wife for ransom, but I can't pay it. I went to Wayrest to buy a gift for my love, Miranda. When I returned, the estate was overrun. They're holding her for ransom. It's my wife's family that has money, not me. If I can't bargain from a position of strength, they'll kill her. I need a carrot to tempt them and a stick to threaten them. You seem fearless. See if you can collect some jewels hidden in the houses and puffball caps from a crate on the docks. Once you've got all that, meet me near the boathouse. Search the houses for jewels and collect puffball caps from the dock. Then meet me near the boathouse. You could steal clothes from a dead bandit and disguise yourself. Miranda's the heir to the Farangel estate. Technically, this all belongs to her. When Miranda and I met, it was love at first sight. I knew we were made for each other. I'll use the puffball caps to mix a sleep potion. That should put most of their guards out of commission. If the potion doesn't work, we can use the jewels to pay her ransom. Word is, the Midnight Union just pulled off a jewel heist. We can use their stolen gems to pay the ransom. Check inside a couple of the nearby houses. I've heard they hide their loot by dispersing it that way. I can use puffball caps to make a sleep potion. Alchemy's a hobby of mine. That's why I have a crate of exotic fungus waiting for me on the dock.
Going to need a moment. I'm not a young man.
Great work. Now we have jewels for the ransom and puffball caps for the sleep potion. It's time to execute my plan. They'll never release Miranda alive unless we have leverage on them. Excellent. I'll hold on to the jewels in case the potion doesn't work. We might have to pay the ransom. Now here's a reward. There's more where that came from, if you'll help with the rest of my plan. I've created a sleep potion using the puffball caps. Take it and pour some into each of the drinking kegs around the estate. Put enough of those kidnappers to sleep and we'll have some real leverage to bargain. The smuggler bosses are in the counting house back of the docks. After you've doped the barrels, search the counting house for clues as to where Miranda's being held. With luck, we might be able to rescue Miranda without a fight.
Good find, cohort. Hostilities ended. Now,
I'm Lady Miranda Stewart. Who are you, and what do you want here? But Lady Miranda's not a captive of the Midnight Union. They're her bodyguards. She hired them to protect her from Lord Surge, her husband. He threatened to kill her if she didn't give him her family treasure. Probably, but she's still protected by the Midnight Union. Puffball caps! Oh, you fool! That's not a sleep potion. It's poison. Now no one's guarding Miranda. Lord Surge will probably poison her too. You'll need an antidote. And so will I, since I drank from the kegs. This vervain should do it. I ordered the Lord's alchemy supplies for him. A crate of dried vervain was just unloaded on the East Beach. Lady Miranda's in the manor house. use this key to get inside. And please, hurry.
Still feisty.
You fell for my plan. Now the estate will be mine.
Whoever you are, please help me. Whatever your motives, if not for you, I would never have survived. I owe you my life. Please, accept this reward. To think that Serge's plan almost worked. Without you, I won't forget what you've done. It was Serge. It was all Serge. It was like he was two different people. Generous, loving Serge, and greedy, hateful Serge. Only I think the hateful one was the real man. He didn't want me. He only wanted my family's wealth.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
O intrepid traveler, heed my words before you climb this hill. You see yon tower-topped hill behind me? It's become a haunt of infernal abominations from beyond Mundus, demonic spirits sent here for the torment of mortals. Sorry, Priestess of Stendar. We always talk like that. Anyway, it's bad. I hope so. The sorceress undead on the hill have captured some of the locals who strayed too near. I tried to save them, but was driven back by the hideous, heinous power of their benighted... Anyway, I was driven back. Be careful. Be vigilant. Trust in Stendar. Once, yon looming abandoned tower was the garden spot of Princess Violetta, a daughter of the House of Gardner that ruled Wayrest before Emmerich. It was a joyous place where flowers bloomed, birds sang, and lovers dallied. It was nice. The Daedric Prince Molag Bal took note of its purity and aura of benevolence, and was sore offended. He cast a blight upon the height, profaning it with horrid undead. Thus, happy birdsong tower that was, became the fell, soul-shriven tower that is. Rites so horrible, the details would blast your mind. Suffice to say, the necromancers draw energy from their captives' torment so as to rend the barrier between worlds and summon more of their nefarious ilk. What I mean is, they're sacrificing them.
You have been to Cold Harbor. I see its mark upon you. You must be able to hear me. Yes, you. Like me, you have been defiled by the Lord of Brutality. I've been screaming for so long. You must destroy us, Empty One. I do not want to be his eyes any longer. The Lord of Cold Harbor, Molag Bal. The necromancers plan to place us where they can spy on his enemies. Even now, he looks upon you through me. Gather the cursed skulls, cast us upon the charnel heap in the tower, end our torment.
Thought I was going to die here.
Thank you, friend. You saved my life.
It's good to be free at last. Thank you, Empty One. I am free of Molag Bal's curse, and will pass on to whatever fate awaits me. Dark anchors may yet fall, But Stormhaven will remain a blind spot for the father of vampires, at least for a while longer.
You return, and I sense a diminishing of the evil round the tower. How did you fare? Thanks, Stendarr, you happened by. With the denizens of death suppressed by your heroic efforts, it should now be within the capacity of my divine gifts to banish the works of the unholy and... Sorry. Anyway, after prayers, I'll go clean up.
We can use this. What did you get? This is pleasant. Now we just need to brew up some tea.
Mike was told to stay away from Old Gate. This confused him. Mike remembers when it was called Gate. Well?
Don't ask me why we're here. I have no idea. Someone seemed to think we needed to be here to keep Stormhaven safe. I haven't seen the rest of the kingdom, but this part's as dull as dirt.
Good to settle my old bones for a bit.
Count Hosni is in residence, but no one gets into the party without an invitation. Let me see. Ah, this is a platinum level invite. The Count says you get to come and go as you please. That's more leeway than he usually gives his guests these days. He's in the manor with his betrothed, Lady Edema. Tonight's festivities have already resulted in 4 deaths. Better hurry.
Well?
I don't believe I've ever seen you at any of Hosni's parties. I'm sorry this one had to be your first. Everyone's always excited to receive an invitation from Count Hosni. He's always throwing the best parties. But this one is different. Something's going on. Guests have disappeared, and now the guards won't let me leave. The guards stopped me when I tried to go out the gate. They were quite rude. One of them said, "It's not your time to leave yet, my lord. And when you leave, you'll be carried out." I didn't like the sound of that. Not at all.
Well, an unfamiliar face. I'm certain I didn't invite you. What's your business here? Is that so? We'll see. Tell you what, I've got a task that needs doing, but it might get ugly. Take care of it for me, and you're in. Now, let's see. I gather you want a piece of the Midnight Union's action. As for me, I have a family situation that needs to be sorted out. That's where it might get ugly. I want you to get the family signet ring. My father refuses to hand it over, in protest at my involvement with Edema. That ring should be my engagement gift. That and all it bestows. Get it for me, and I'll give you whatever you ask. I've put him for safekeeping in the guest house across the courtyard. I'd welcome him at our celebration, but he spurns us. Even a son can stand only so much. See that you succeed. My beloved doesn't like failure, and insists that I punish it severely. My betrothed is an unusual woman. She challenges me, drives me to excel. She guides and strengthens me. And I find I've acquired her stimulating taste for bloodshed. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her.
I know you. You're the meddler from Pariah Abbey. I don't care, so long as you amuse us more than the other guests. Quite frankly, they're gutless and feeble. And so we shall, in our own special way. But first, I believe Count Hosni has some tasks for you.
I feel so bad.
Did my son send you? Or are you just one of his feckless, doomed guests? Really? Did he tell you why he wants it? The signet proves ownership of our estate. Once he has the ring, my wife and I can be disposed of. So what did he buy you with? So the story is true then? Well, I hope you succeed, but not at the cost of our lives. Hosni only spares me because I've hidden the ring. If he kills me, he'll never find it. But I fear his next step will be to threaten my wife, Sorali. Hosni has separated us. He's put Sorali in the summer house above the beach. Go there. Make sure she's safe. And tell her about the Dream Shard. She and Hosni were quite close. If anyone would know where he'd keep such a relic, it's Arali. Turn right outside my door and go to the west gate. Then just follow the path along the bluff to the summer house. You'll just have to trust your instincts. I think you know the difference between an honest man and one who's gone mad. You want the Dream Shard. I want to know my wife is safe. Let's help each other.
You'll listen to me, right?
Keep out, you supernal brutes. Remember what happened the last time you tried to sneak in? I may be old, but my stiletto is still sharp. Thank the Eight. I've been so worried since Hosni separated us. And now those supernal dreamers outside are threatening me. Though it could be that Hosni just sent them to intimidate me. I do. And I think that so-called Lady Adema is to blame. I'm certain she's why he's threatening Rihad and me. And I'd wager she's putting him up to even worse. He did that? Then he's taken High Rock's main defense against Vermina's cultists. Oh, Adema's behind it all right. If only we could prove it. If Hosni stole the Dream Shard, he did it for Adema. And if so, he'll never give it to you. And you are here to recover the Dream Shard, aren't you? If you help me clear Hosni's name, I'll help you get it. I need evidence that Adema is controlling Hosni. Proof that her Daedric influence brought the supernal dreamers here. I have a plan. There must be some form of communication between her and the supernals. If you can find, say, letters from the cult to Adema, I could use them to clear Hosni's name when this is all over. I suggest searching their camp on the beach. Follow the path down to their camp by the dock. The supernals arrived by boat. Search there first. It's mostly guesswork, but informed guesswork. I had an aunt who briefly joined the supernal dreamers, so I heard the rhetoric. When Adema showed up, her talk about achieving one's dreams immediately made me suspicious. Alchemy. She gives him potions that put him into dreaming sleep, then visits his dreams, seduces him. The worst of it is, he's been betrothed to a good woman, Sister Sophia, a spirit warden. Adema made Hosni drop her. Poor girl. Follow the path down to their camp.
Ingrid Van speaks highly of you. If you're high in her esteem, you're high in mine.
At least you're still alive. Did you manage to find any evidence that will help exonerate Hosni? Mara's heart. This is exactly what we needed. With this in hand, my husband and I can escape this place and go to seek help. I have one final favor to ask. I've been thinking about the Dream Shard and what I know about the Vermina cult. Hosni spends long periods asleep these days. I think Adema is using the relic to control Hosni through his dreams. Adema's been giving my son potions. If you can figure out which one puts him into dreaming sleep, and take some yourself, I think you'll be able to enter his dreams as she does. Talk to Hosni's bard, Disdain. He's in on all Hosni's secrets. There must be some way to get through to Hosni. He often plays in the courtyard garden. Disdain's a maggot, but he's close with Hosni. He's smart and he's no coward, so watch yourself.
Well?
If you want me to play something for you, you'll just have to wait your turn. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Take a walk. I've seen Hosni worship at a shrine to Vermina, and then take a sleeping brew. So check the shrine. The rest is on you. I think you're trying to intimidate me. Here's a Bardley riddle. If what's right is wrong, then what's left is right. And that's all you'll get from me.
What is it?
Don't make eye contact with Lady Adema. If she thinks you don't like her, she has the guards take you away.
My Hosni dreams. If you go inside, do not disturb him. It would make me angry.
You have entered my son's dream. Some uncorrupted part of him has sent me to tell you what you need to know. Yes, but the dream is Hosni's. Somewhere in this dream is the omen of blood, the demon from Quagmire that drives him to madness. You must find the omen and slay it. That which lives in dreams can be slain in dreams. If you kill Vermina's omen in Hosni's dream, it will be ejected from our world forever, and my son will be free.
Sister Sophia was never worthy of you.
At one time, there was a spark between Sophia and I, but she doesn't hold a candle to you. There is another woman.
They want to fight, do they?
It's over.
How can you be so cruel?
Cruel? Now that I see you clearly, it's a wonder I'm so lenient. Be gone.
Do you seek death? You found it.
Lady Edema. She was the omen of blood all along. A spirit, not real. My betrothed lies dead before me, but all I can feel is relief. I watched from a dream as a nightmarish reflection of myself committed mad crimes of blood. I killed so many, I threatened my own parents. Righting the wrongs I did here will take years, but thanks to you, I can at least start. I have to repair the damage I've done. The first thing I'll do is order my guards to drive the supernal dreamers from our shore. Then I'll send for my parents. You have more urgent work to do. The Dream Shard must be returned to Abadurak at Pariah Abbey. I sense that Vermina's not yet done with Stormhaven. The Spirit Wardens will need the Shard to oppose her.
Are looking rather anxious. Something's changed, hasn't it? And for the better. I think we might live through this.
slowly by divine grace, my powers return. Soon I shall once again be ready to contend with Molag Bal's monstrosities.
Ah, it's you. As I had foreseen, it is gratifying to have one's foresights proven true. Well done. You should have the honor of returning the Dream Shard to its place on Azura's statue. Please see that it is properly returned. Then we can talk about what comes after.
Thank you, mortal. I had my doubts, but it seems the abbot's faith in you was well placed. I will watch you more closely from now on.
You have triumphed. The threat of Hosnia Tora's Midnight Union is quelled, and we can return to watching and warding. Not yet, but you've brought us a great victory. Vermina's immediate threat has been foiled. And now, we'd like you to have this. The other Wardens and I infused our power into a mighty weapon to aid you in your fight. Returning the Dream Shard to its rightful place is no small victory, but Vermina attacks on several fronts. I kept this quiet, but Azura warned me. There is another omen. Yes, Menevia is secure, but Vermina's dark influence now seeps into the eastern region of Gavadan. Azura's shrine there has been desecrated. It's the supernal dreamers again. I'm sure of it. I'm glad you're in this with me. We must stop the dreamers, and if there is another omen, we must destroy it. I leave now for Shinji's Scarp in Gavadan. I want you there too. But first, I need you to warn High King Emmerich.